New Generation Radio with Kendall Moore. WVON AM 1690. Let's talk about it. Come on. New Generation. Kendall Moore, Talk Radio, WVON, AM 1690. Streaming live from the web, WVON.com. Let's talk about it. What's
We are 1690 AM. We're WVON. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Kendall Moore Show. You guys know that's me. I am Kendall Moore. I want to say, man, hello, Chicago, and to everybody listening on iHeartRadio across the country. Happy Good Friday, good people. It is. It's Good Friday. I was reminded about Good Friday by a million people today. And not that I wanted to be, reminded about Good Friday, but I do. I really do. I say it sincerely. I want to wish everyone a good Friday. As always, we stream live at www.wvon.com. We also stream live on iHeartRadio, and we're currently streaming live at the Kendall Moore Show. So make sure you jump into that Facebook chat. We're going to get to as many comments and questions as possible today. Oh, my God. What's up, Duase, amigo? What's going on?
What's going on, my brand?
Man, how's it going?
Say that one more time, my bad.
I said, how is it going?
Man, it's good, but this week, man, allergies have been taking me down like no one's business, bud.
Let me tell you what's going on. They sent another rocket into the atmosphere. They're killing us slowly but surely, Turbine.
Yeah, they just want to get my money. They want to get allergy pills, Advil, sinus sprays, tissues. I didn't think, man, they got me.
I got to send you to my African doctor. My African doctor say don't take none of that stuff, man.
I don't want to. I even told this week, I was telling my pops, like, you know how many pills I'm taking between diet pills, cold medicine, flu, all this stuff? I'm like, I don't feel right. I just don't.
And let me tell you, and then there's a side effect for everything that you are taking. I promise you that.
I don't want to hear that, man.
Hey, listen, I was born in the late 70s, right?
I thought you were in the 90s, baby.
You know what? We ain't gonna start tonight, Turbine. We're not gonna start tonight. But listen, let me tell you the story, because we didn't have all of these sinuses and allergies back then. Maybe one or two persons in our families, or you knew somebody who had asthma, but now everybody has asthma. Everybody has allergies. And again, from the pesticides to the food that we're eating to the engineered food that we're eating, bro, let me tell you what I'm telling you what we're moving to.
Let me know.
We are moving to bio process. They're producing food inside studios, and something if you're gonna have something, you just liable to have something. And so I just hate that you're going through it. I suffer through allergies as well. I refuse. I've stopped taking all that medicine, because once you start taking it, you can't do nothing but continue to take the stuff.
Right. And then if you can't get past it on your own, what are we doing?
And then you feel miserable, right? Like, it's like, damn, and then people think you're tooting cocaine because you're sniffing all the time.
Right. Your eyes are watery, everything.
Because your nose is dripping back in the back of your neck. So you like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're doing blow.
I said the exact same thing. Like 2 days ago, I was like, look,
I'm going through it.
Like, I'm not a cokehead. I'm just going through it right now.
You know, you're standing in line trying to pay for some gas and buy some groceries, right? And then, you know, they like, damn, they looking at you like, bro, what you on?
But why is that a default? Like, why can't I just be sick? Is it because I'm from Chicago?
That far. No, but no, and we also live in the day and time that everybody wants to judge you. You know, you can do the wrong thing and everybody's going to judge you. So listen, bro, sorry that you're going through it, but guess what? There's an app for that. Like I said, I got this African witch doctor that'll get you together. One shake of the leaf, boom, boom. Some coffee and some tea, boom. You're healed for the rest of your life.
I said, we're going to have to talk off these mics.
Okay, we definitely will. I got you covered on that. Speaking of which, Turbine, I ain't going to let you go right now. Today was the White Sox opener, man.
What a game. That was fun.
Man, I was coming in. I was looking in the stadium because, you know, I'm on the south side.
Yeah, you had to come right through.
I'm in the south suburb. So I'm coming in. I'm looking over at the Cellular One. Is that still something?
Guarantee rate field.
Guarantee rate. First of all, guarantee rate. They did not approve my loan when I was trying to get a mortgage. No, I'm kidding. But
you're going that low.
The Sox opener, right? And guess what, Turbine? You can't make this stuff up. It still was sparsely populated. And this is the home opener, bro. Can you help explain that to me, man?
It could have been because it was a postponed game. The game was supposed to happen yesterday, and then the rain, you know how it was in Chicago.
All tickets were going to be honored today.
Was that again?
All tickets were honored today from yesterday.
Yeah, they were. But at the end of the day, you know, it's early. You know, baseball in Chicago isn't fun. Usually it's fun when they go on the road. You have to wait until, what was it? May, late April, until you get a nice little kind of weather. Right now, tickets are cheap. Don't get me wrong. You can get to any from the south side or north side. You can get $8 tickets just to get into the stadiums nowadays, just because it's that cold. So I don't think it's, you know, attendance is. We all know what it is when it comes to the Sox. And on top of that, they're going against the Blue Jays, the champs. So you thought you were going, you know, not really perform. And guess what happened?
Did they win? They
went into 10 innings and got the W. What a home opener.
What? Go ahead, Chicago. Go ahead, Sox. All right. Hey, man, that's good to hear, brother. And listen, I thought you were about to tell me this horror story. So
no, that is
that's
one
probably
of
going
the
to be
better
the only win
home
that they
openers I've seen
this year, anyway. So let's celebrate them right now. Whatever
sir.
Victory song that we can give them, let's do it. Speaking of sports tonight, and y'all see me rocking my South Carolina hat, is the Final Four. It starts tonight with the women. We have South Carolina. They are playing UConn. And then for the later game, we have UCLA, and they are playing Texas. Let me say this, man. Big shout to women's sports. I'm glad they're getting that bag now. And these young ladies, man, when I tell you that they are doing an incredible job playing this basketball, and they're playing it like in a real sense. Like they're not doing it for the show. They're doing it teamwork, and they want to win. I'm rocking South Carolina. Y'all already see
I saw that.
Turbine just told me I got to take a break. When I return, I'll go through the rundown, and I'm going to introduce you to my guest co-host upon the return. Hey, hit the Facebook page. It's the Kendall Moore Show. It's Friday night. You already know. Let's go.
Kendall Moore. He'll be back in a moment.
What if you could have the most reliable Wi-Fi? And get this, what if you could keep it at the same price for 5 years? That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee.
Just 5 years of fiber-powered Wi-Fi that boosts speeds to the devices that need them most.
That finds and fixes problems before you even notice them. Like super intelligent Wi-Fi with a sixth sense. And that keeps you gaming in the fast lane, even when the whole family is banking on bandwidth. And here's the best part. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and our best equipment included.
Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi.
Hey, let's face it, a lot can change in 5 years. Kids grow taller, dreams grow bigger, but your Wi-Fi, it would stay reliable and the price would stay put. The Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Xfinity, imagine that.
Select plans only. Restrictions apply. Powered by fiber. Connects to the premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary.
This Saturday, April 4th, Faith Meets Finance on the South Side. Spend in the Black is back, an all-day family-powered economic activation led by the Chatham Business Association, Salem Baptist Church's Pastor Charles Dates, and 6th Ward Alderman Will Hall. Beginning at 10 a.m. on 75th and King Drive, more than 100 Black-owned businesses will line the streets, serving up everything from soul food to style, from handmade goods to health and beauty. And WVON's own Max McGill would broadcast live from 10 a.m. until noon, and again from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Last year, hundreds showed up and nearly $1 million circulated through just 3 blocks. This year, we go bigger and bolder. This is what economic empowerment looks like in real time. So don't just talk about community, invest in it. Build it. Spend in the Black. That's Saturday, April 4th at 10 a.m. on 75th and King Drive. It's more than a moment. It's a movement. Go to www.cbaworks.org and search for Chatham Bucks to buy Black every day.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
It's time to focus with Robert McKay. Quality conversation, protecting, preserving, and preparing our past, present, and future. Sunday evenings at 4 p.m. on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
This report is brought to you by Ashley Furniture. Ready for a home refresh? Now's the season to finally make it happen. At Ashley's Spring Savings Event 72-hour sale, save up to 25% on your entire purchase with select spring styles, starting at just $4.99 and only at Ashley's.
WVON traffic and weather now.
Good Friday evening, Chicago. I'm Morgan Page, and here is your traffic update. And Ryan, downtown 95th. Stop and go traffic 20 minutes. I-57, Ryan, I-80. 1 minute delay, 16 minutes. Bishop Ford, Ryan, I-80, 94 is at a snail speed due to road work, 20 minutes. Stevenson, due South Lakeshore Drive to the Tri-State. Stop and go traffic 25 minutes. Eisenhower, Wolfville Post Office, slow go 24 minutes. Kennedy, downtown to O'Hare. Please be cautious. There is a barbecue. A vehicle on fire on the right shoulder. Kennedy at Lawrence Avenue. 34 minutes. And Eden's Montrose Lake Cook. Smooth sailing. 14 minutes. Good weather for today. Chicago. 50s by the lake. 70s south. Rain later. High of 60 and a low 46. Tomorrow morning. Storms and breezy. High 58 and a low of 37. It's currently 43 degrees and cloudy. I'm Logan Page, and that's your traffic and weather update on WVON 1690.
Kendall Moore on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
Hold on, Turbine, you're dancing too much back there about this juicy fruit thing. You know what I'm saying? You see what the Latino Matthew McConaughey, man. I
my hips don't lie either, okay?
You dancing the juicy fruit like that, man.
Bro, this you put it on. I'm not responsible for what happens with my hips and this music.
Man, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's all I'm saying. When we out in them streets, though, boy, you stay next to me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
No, you know you, my man. All right, folks, welcome back. It's 1690 a.m. It's the Friday night show. I am Kendall. Listen, I was just talking about the NCAA, the female NCAA tournament. It is happening right now as we speak. I'm rocking my South Carolina hat. I was out there 2 weeks ago. South Carolina is playing Connecticut. Tonight's later game is UCLA versus Texas. These are going to be excellent games. So it's a good Friday. It's a good Friday. Tomorrow's the men games, and we have our very own University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. They're playing Connecticut, and then on the flip side of that, we have another Big Ten. Out of the Big Ten Midwest, we have Michigan playing Arizona. So, man, we are in for a treat this weekend as it relates to college sports. In the meantime, please allow me to let you guys know who my very special guest is here this evening. She's joining the Kendall Moore Show as a co-host. Her curriculum vitae, I only have a 3-hour show. Her curriculum vitae, her CV, it's 6 hours. You got to read it for 6 hours. You know, I sent it to Melody and Pierre, and I was like, man, can you read this? They was like, Kendall, this is a book. This is a novel. We don't have time for that. Just get a short version of it. Sister Tovi Khalid is a Chicago artist, cultural voice, and a creative entrepreneur. She's known for speaking boldly about culture, relationships, and the creative life. She's also the founder of, now help me with this, Stovic Creatives? Stovey Inc. We're going to get into, and we're going to unwrap that onion. Stovey Inc. Creative. She works to build spaces that uplift artists, music, and community expressions. And, you know, it says specifically Chicago's South Side, but I want to say Black people globally. Strong passion. She's honest. And so, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my co-host for today, Tovi Khalid. Sister.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
How you doing? Sir. Put that microphone up against that. Yes. Hey, sis, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing great.
I'm glad that you are here. Man, with all of this and all of that is going on with you, sis, give it to us like what we need to know about you. Because I know you're from New Orleans. I know you done been out to LA. Those are places that I frequent. I was asking you a question. I was like, man, you know Debbie Allen? Yeah. I was like, do you know what? Do you know this person?
Absolutely.
Woo. Sure. But let folks know who you are, Tovi, because you're doing great work over there in on the South Side right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so very much. Yes, as a co-founder of Stovey Inc. Creatives, we are an artist hub. We are very particular and very strategic about how artists are treated, how artists are paid, how artists are being treated fairly, and things of that nature. So that's there in the strategy for us to be an artist hub. And we platform artists at our location. We're on Stony Island, 6900 Stony Island, shameless plug.
No, they ain't gotta be shameless. We're gonna take our time, and people are gonna know where you are before the end of this show. That's what they're gonna know. That's what they're gonna know.
Thank you, brother. We call the place Pen and Paper Joint Creative, and the concept came about over a year ago. We were doing our little cohort and learning how to scale and things of that nature. And not because sometimes artists are misunderstood because they're very talented, but sometimes talent and the financial knowledge and things of that nature, they don't quite go hand in hand. It's not a good balance usually in our community. Either you're very talented and you don't know how to work money, you know, or you have money and you don't have any talent. You know,
that part right there.
You know, so we're trying to find that balance in our community and trying to find those who are finding it difficult to have a space and a place to really to show their art and to be all disciplines. You should not have to run to another community to beg to have your art seen.
That part.
You know,
we got to take a break. We're at the 30 Turbine. We on as he's back there running his mouth. Turbine. We're at the 30. We're back in a moment, folks.
All right.
Hope you're having a fantastic Friday evening, Chicago. I'm Logan Page, and here's what's happening in your local and national news. The Trump administration is suing Illinois over its regulation of prediction markets, arguing federal law has exclusive authority. Illinois had labeled the platforms illegal gambling, but the lawsuit seeks to block state enforcement. The case raises questions about state versus federal control of these markets. In other news, Spend in the Black is this Saturday along 75th and King Drive through St. Lawrence, bringing together local Black-owned businesses and community leaders. Matt McGill will be there live from 10 a.m. to noon and 2 to 4 p.m. In other news, some officials and public defenders argue prosecutors are wasting resources by continuing to pursue charges against nonviolent ICE protesters. They say many similar cases have already been dropped, raising questions about why others are still being prosecuted. Advocates also claim federal agents have targeted people near Chicago courthouses, potentially violating state law, discouraging people from attending court. In other news, President Trump is warning Iran about intensified strikes after the U.S. bombed Iran's tallest bridge. Nick Harper reports Trump says more targets will be taken out if Iran doesn't agree to a peace deal before his April 6th deadline.
Bridges, he posted on social media, would be next, then electric power plants. He said the new Iranian leadership knows what has to be done and has to be done fast. The Strait of Hormuz remains largely closed to international shipping.
Iranian state TV reports that several people were killed in the bridge attack. Meanwhile, Trump said with a little more time, the U.S. can easily open the Strait of Hormuz. And the NFL has rejected the Bears' request for compensatory picks after former executive Ian Cunningham was hired by the Falcons. The Bears argued they deserved 2 third-round picks under the league's minority hiring policy. But the NFL said Atlanta hired Matt Ryan as a primary football executive, bypassing Cunningham for the president of football operations role. I'm Logan Page, and that's what's happening in your news now and WVON 1690.
Hey, baby! I'm your Magnolia Blues man, Sir Henry Cheatham, inviting you to join us
Mr. Big Stuff, tell me.
on WVON 1690 for some real American music and culture. Here on Classic Blues and R&B. Check us out Saturday, 11 p.m. until 2 a.m. on WVON and Classic Blues and R&B.
Hello, Chicago. This is City Clerk Anna Valencia, and I'm excited to share that Amnesty Month is back. From April 1st through April 30th, you can purchase your Chicago City sticker without late fees or back charges. There are 3 ways to get your city sticker during Amnesty April. 1, visit any office of the city clerk or Department of Finance location. 2, come see us at one of our 3 Saturday mobile city halls, and you'll get your city key too. 3, visit shycityclerk.com to purchase online. We'll see you soon.
Experience the power, passion, and breathtaking athleticism of Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater live at the Auditorium April 24th through the 26th under the direction of newly appointed artistic director Alicia Graff Mack. 1 legendary dance company, 2 unforgettable programs, 3 spectacular days, and 4 incredible performances. From powerful storytelling to electrifying movement, enjoy Ailey's 5 Chicago premieres, contemporary favorites, and beloved masterpieces. Tickets are on sale now at auditoriumtheater.org. Secure your seats today.
Living in the hood is not a curse, it's an opportunity. It's your block, your opportunity, and our movement. Join me, Dr. Rode Davis, every Saturday on WVON 1690 from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. as I help renters become homeowners and homeowners become investors. That's every Saturday on WVON.
This report is brought to you by Ashley Furniture. Ready for a home refresh? Now's the season to finally make it happen. At Ashley's Spring Savings Event 72-hour sale, save up to 25% on your entire purchase with select spring styles, starting at just $4.99 and only at Ashley's.
WVON traffic and weather now.
Good Friday evening, Chicago. I'm Logan Page, and here is your traffic update. In Ryan, downtown on 95th, slow go, 18 minutes, I-57, Ryan, I-80. Slow moving traffic, 15 minutes. Bishop Ford, Ryan, I-80, 94. Stopping to traffic due to road work, 21 minutes. Stevenson to Sabo Lakeshore Drive to the Tri-State, slow go, 20 minutes. Eisenhower, Wolf, the post office, slow moving traffic, 21 minutes. Kennedy downtown to O'Hare. The accident has cleared Kennedy at Lawrence Avenue 33 minutes. And Eden's Montrose Lake Cook. Smooth sailing 14 minutes. Your weather for 2 days. Chicago 50s by the lake, 70s south and rain later. High of 60 and a low of 46. Tomorrow morning, storms and breezy. High 58 and a low of 37. It's currently 43 degrees and cloudy. I'm Logan Page, and that's your traffic and weather update on WVON 1690.
Kendall Moore on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
What do we do when the DJ's playing our favorite crew? We stand to win the whole night through. And what do we do when we're all dressed up and in the mood? We stand to what a step us through. Where do we go soon as the weekend gets here? The club. Why? To party and have some fun. What is it?
All right, welcome back. We're 1690 AM. We're WVON. It's the Friday night show. Of course, I am Kendall. We stream live, www.wvon.com, iHeartRadio, and on the Kendall Moore Show. I'm looking at folks right now inside of the chat room. I see Queen Kim, and she's saying good evening to Kendall. Richie SU9, I see that as well. Candace McCullum is still in the building, and she's walking past right now. What up, Candace McCullum? Mike Burries, how you doing, brother? All right, listen, sister is in the building right now. Sister Toby, I interrupted you because we had to go to break, and Turbine wasn't paying attention. He was still dancing to some other type of song. He was just
Juicy
dancing. That part to Juicy.
Yes.
Sister Toby, so let's re-engage.
Right.
Like you, your partners, you guys, you got that space over there. Talk to me a little bit more about that.
All right. Well, first, let's introduce myself. Yeah, Tovi Kali is the name I go by here, and Stovey Inc. Creatives is the name of my company.
Okay.
I am a co-owner with Story Devereaux, and we are in a space called Pen and Paper, a joint creative. That's at 6900 Stony Island. We share that space with a book store there. They're called the Book Joint, and we have been there for over a year now, trying to make sure that we are a beacon of wellness and literacy on the corner of 6900.
You know that Book Joint, that's hot. I don't know if you know this. I'm a member of the Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity Incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, feel me on this.
Mm-hmm.
Books are so important. What the current administration is doing when it comes to Black literature and Black history, it's just absolutely, it's where we need to be. That Black books, I mean, and I would imagine, I'm sorry, I don't want to assume, is that Black bookstore is owned by Black people?
Oh, it's Black people. Yeah, it's 4 Black women that's occupying this space.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
hey.
And they have all banned books and all Black, about 99.9% all Black authors in there. So we are definitely trying to make sure that the kids and the kids are coming up in our community know their history, they know where they're from, they know what's going on, and everything that's being banned, we make sure we have it in stock.
Man, they're killing us in Florida right now. I'm headed back down there. I'm always down there protesting, doing something. Ron DeSantis is doing horrible. This administration with the DEI stuff and the anti-DEI, it's so needed. So
absolutely.
All right, please continue. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Oh, no worries.
I'm just excited because we got a Black bookstore, and that is what is up right now.
Absolutely.
And I'm not against Kindle. Go buy a book. Go buy a book. Go read a book.
Absolutely.
Go ahead,
Absolutely. They're
sis.
going to be obsolete pretty soon. So please go grab your library should be amazing. And not only that, the arts. Our community has so many diamonds in the rough when it comes to art, not only authors, but songwriters, sculptors, painters, people who do glass blowers, people who do things that we don't even think about on a daily basis. But there are so many diamonds in the rough in our community that it is refreshing to see the younger people that's coming up in the arts.
I love
It is amazing.
I
Those kids
love
out
it.
here, they are smart. They're whips. They are in it, and they are showing up more than we know. So we want to have a space to amplify that, because when you watch the news, you see bad things, but we want to amplify the good things that they're doing. They're doing great things out there.
Oh, absolutely. And to the point relative to our young folks, I think that really that space, and not just for them, but it's even more important in my very humble opinion, because they need that welcoming, safe space.
Absolutely. And they need to see other Black people doing things, not just the babies that presentation and the way we show up. Absolutely. The way we are seen. Absolutely. When they crack open a little book and see a little Black girl in there with little curly hair, that means something. That is very important in our community.
Absolutely.
And the same with the little boys, when they see the my wash day or the haircuts for the first time, my first haircut, things of that nature. It is very important that we teach our kids these things instead of them going out into communities and finding out from other people and making them feel less than or less knowledgeable of their own culture.
Yeah.
You have the hip hop culture is the most amazing culture in the world. The African American has, when we did jazz and hip hop, we did something. The rest of the world mimics us. They take cues from us, and the whole nine. We run it, we rule it, and they need to know that.
And we absolutely do. Speaking of which, did you see the little white girl put her face on a Black female on the sister's body? I don't know if you saw that or not, but anyway, I just thought I'd mention that right now when we talk about taking from the culture and all this other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, that
I mean, come on, we go through this so much. We're almost desensitized. The Rachel Dolezals and we're almost desensitized, because it's like it happens so often, and sometimes it happens subtly. Where who knew that in Asia, they were making their hair nappy so that they can wear it like the brothers in America. Who knew that? Because it's not advertised, but that's what's going on. They love our vernacular. They love the way we dress. They love everything about everything that we do.
The way we smell, the way we sweat, the way we don't wear deodorant. Right.
Yes, the grills, the everything. It's like, because the hip hop culture is so that's how impactful we are.
Yeah,
we can impact anyone.
And
anywhere, and we do it
unapologetically,
and we love it. And guess what? And we know where it comes from. And we need to make sure that our young ones are coming up understand that, because everything gets a little blurred when you go into the history and you start looking. If you look up Jelly Roll. Now you look up Jelly Roll, that's from way back when jazz was first starting, way back in New Orleans. That's the Jelly Roll I'm referring to, not this new person with the tattoos singing real rough and real gruffy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the music, they're going to be confused when they try to go back and research.
Which is why they're trying to erase it in the first place. There we go. Boom. We're back to where we are.
Absolutely.
So one more time for the listening audience before we get into this rundown, so folks know who you are and what you represent, and those four powerful sisters.
Yes.
I'm gonna need all four of y'all in this damn studio. I really am. And just let y'all have at it, man, and tell me why y'all doing what y'all doing.
For sure.
Before we get to the break, anything else? Let's put that out. What should people really know about you? What drives you? What makes you?
I would have to say art, and that's why we are in the space we're in, and that's why we're the events that we pretty much curate. We curate these events to make sure that we're leaving something better than we found it, that we're making sure the artists understand how to get out. And when you go out and when you leave Chicago, you know what you're doing. You know how to get paid. You know how there's a per diem. There's things that you're supposed to know before you leave your home and get out there in art. But it's not talked about. There's no pamphlet. There's nothing to really tell these artists how to go out there and really successfully art and be paid for it. So I like to make sure that under my belt and under my watch, that these things are happening when we deal with artists. We deal with artists that have just now their first showing of their work on the walls. We have a beautiful art wall.
Love it. Ooh, I gotta connect you with some people I know out in LA, though. I promise you that.
Oh, for sure.
Go.
For sure. But,
Please continue.
But I love art. I love music. I'm a singer. I have had a 10-piece band. We have tore down Thalia Hall. You understand? Tore down the promontory. You understand? So I understand the lifestyle of an artist. I understand how hard it is to get out there sometimes and make sure that you're not only being authentic, but you're also being compensated. You know, so it's a whole nother language.
I love it.
You know, to be compensated. You know,
I'm just, as you're talking, I'm thinking about all of these people that I know. Che Rhyme Fest comes up immediately.
Oh yeah.
And the reason that he does, because there was something that was being shared, and I saw him, make a comment on it. And what's interesting, and that was really interesting to me about it is that we present, and when we present sometimes to our own people, they don't get it. And then when we present to another culture,
they eat it up.
They pay us millions.
Yes.
Like I just can't. You can't make this stuff.
No.
up.
Oh, and I got another one for you, brother. Sometimes you present to your people, they reject it and then steal it. We could have eaten together, but you rather snack by yourself. So we need to get ourselves in check sometimes when it comes to certain things and get out that mentality of, hurt people and all that. Look, we need to
stop.
We need to get it together.
Yeah.
Because nobody's coming to save us. We got to do it ourselves. And we have to get out that little mentality where everybody's scared to, to trust everybody, and we can't do it alone. If you could do it by yourself, you would have done it. You'd be a millionaire right now.
You are absolutely correct. And speaking about saving people, Jesus showing hell ain't finna do it. Happy Good Friday, people. Tommy, how you doing? Welcome to the Kendall Moore Show. We got you. Caller, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, we got you.
Kendall.
Yeah, I got you. We got you on the bad. We got you on the bad call right now. Can you?
Let me greet your guest. Let me greet your guest and say hello. I ain't gonna be on these airways long. Kendall, I only wanted to call you and say thank you, man. I don't know why or what touched your heart or whatever when you invited me down to the station. But from that moment to this moment, you and I have been locked. And it is amazing, Kendall, that from 2016, Kendall, that's when you invited me. 2016, and here the hell we are 10 years later, and everything we said on 2016 has come to fruition. Now, there's something wrong when individuals want to try and take one thing and make it into another. Lawlessness is lawlessness. I don't care who's doing it. And for the record, I ain't got no insurance. And you just jumped on my car? I'm living in my car. You done broke out my windows? At some point, people, I just want to ask the question with all this kumbaya. We are to love our children. We have to love our children. There's no other choice. I just want to leave you with this one. Watch this. Our late mayor, Washington, said, take the money and vote for me. And then he said, whatever you do in Chicago, do not let the politicians get their hands on the school system. I have never seen such a weak-minded bunch of people. Wasn't nobody around there encouraging us. You know who encouraged us? Our mothers, our fathers, the block, the village. Even the damn criminals would say, hey, man, you can't do this, man. This is life. Go on about your business. So I close with this. Until we as a black people simply accept reality, everything that has happened to us is illegal. All of it. And here we are in 2026, and we run around here talking about, let's vote for Donald Trump. Are you effing crazy? Start whooping try that. Goodbye.
Kendall Moore Show. We're back in a moment.
It's WVON's original Friday night show, Kendall Moore. He'll be back in a moment.
It's Gospel with Pam Morris Walton, your gospel sister, on WVON Sundays, 11 to 2 p.m. Music to help you on your journey. I'll see you there, WVON.
April 20th, recognized nationwide as 420, is more than a day. It's a chance to turn over a new leaf. Join Rufus Williams and New Leaf, Illinois for a special takeover of the WVON morning show at 8 a.m. Hear how New Leaf is helping people across Illinois clear cannabis and eligible non-cannabis records through free legal help and information. If you or someone you love has been held back by a past arrest, this conversation could open the door to a fresh start. Learn more at newleafillinois.org. Tune in April 20th at 8 a.m. for the New Leaf, Illinois takeover, only on WVON.
Hi, I'm Lori Smith, host of Meeting the Moment. WVON, in partnership with the Chicago Community Trust, developed Meeting the Moment to amplify the voices of nonprofits across Chicagoland, giving them the communication tools they need to expand their reach and turn awareness into action. Right now, our communities are facing real challenges, from economic uncertainty to public safety to access and equity. But in the middle of it all, there are organizations doing the work quietly, faithfully, powerfully. With Meeting the Moment, we'll have honest conversations about the issues shaping our region and, more importantly, the solutions happening on the ground. And each week, we'll feature a Chicagoland nonprofit making a difference. You'll hear their story and find out how you can support their work. Because Meeting the Moment is about more than just awareness. It's about impact. Join the Meeting the Moment movement, a program designed for the doers. For more information, visit WVON.com/Meeting the Moment. Listen every Saturday at 12 noon, right here on WVON 1690, the talk of Chicago. Let's meet the moment together. Powered by the Chicago Community Trust.
WVON is all about family. That's why Jill Ross of the Shenanigans series is back, bringing literacy to life for young people ages 6 to 16. It's the Chicago Read-In, Saturday, April 25th at the Harold Washington Cultural Center, 4701 South King Drive. The Chicago Read-In is designed to excite and stimulate the minds of young people by promoting the power of literacy and storytelling. It's an afternoon of live performances, including hip-hop ballet from Homer Bryant's Hip Let's Ballet Troupe, fresh off Broadway as Simba in The Lion King. It's Chicago's own A.J. Rhodes Jr. Enjoy spoken word by Logan Liu, blues by Fernando Jones, and get a history lesson on Maxwell Street from actress Dawn Bless. There'll be tap, mimes, sculptors, black cowboys. We're bringing our history to life for the next generation. You can also meet authors, purchase books, and connect to other child-friendly resources. The Chicago Read-In is a family affair and it's free, but registration is required. Register at Eventbrite or at WVON.com. The Chicago Read-In, Saturday, April 25th at the Harold Washington Cultural Center, 4701 South King Drive. Doors open at 11 a.m. and the show starts at 12 noon sharp. We're celebrating literacy, celebrating young people, celebrating our culture. On the station that celebrates Black excellence, WVON. The Chicago Read-In is produced in conjunction with Vaughn TV's upcoming series, Turn the Page, coming to Vaughn TV this summer.
Have you checked out WVON's digital streaming network, Vaughn TV? It's everywhere on Roku, Apple TV Plus, Amazon Fire, on the WVON app, and at VON.TV. Vaughn TV, it's cultural content on purpose.
This report is brought to you by Ashley Furniture. Ready for a home refresh? Now's the season to finally make it happen. At Ashley's Spring Savings Event 72-hour sale, save up to 25% on your entire purchase with select spring styles, starting at just $4.99 and only at Ashley's.
WVON traffic and weather now.
Good Friday evening, Chicago. Here is your traffic update. Then Ryan downtown 95th, slow go 15 minutes. I-57 Ryan I-80, slow moving traffic 15 minutes. Bishop Ford Ryan I-80 94, slow moving traffic 20 minutes due to road work. Stevenson due South Lakeshore Drive to the Tri-State, slow moving traffic 18 minutes. Eisenhower Wolfville Post Office, slow go 18 minutes. Kennedy downtown to O'Hare, please be cautious. The exit ramp is closed due to a disabled semi. Kennedy off-ramp to Foster Avenue, 31 minutes. And Eden's Montrose Lake Cook, smooth sailing, 14 minutes. Your weather for 2 days, Chicago, 50s by the lake, 70s south, and rain later, high of 60 and a low of 46. It's currently 43 degrees and cloudy. I'm Logan Page, and that's your traffic and weather update on WVON 1690.
Kendall Moore on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON. Your Friday nights just got better with the Kendall Moore Show on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
All right, welcome back. We're 1690 AM with WVON. It's the Kendall Moore Show. All right, listen, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Friday night of premieres, and it continues on Vine TV tonight. I don't want you guys to miss King Boulevard. It's a comedy with a powerful message. It is inspired by the reality of streets named after Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It follows one young man on a mission to transform his community and bring new life to the MLK Boulevard with help from his friends, his allies, and a little humor to go along the way. King Boulevard, it is tonight. It's starting just a second. It's 7 o'clock only on Vine TV. You can watch it on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, the WVON app, or at VON.TV. All right, 591-1690. We're going to start taking calls in just a little bit. In the meantime, you know what? I want to make sure that make sure that you guys are aware of this other thing as well. Well, I'll get to it because we got to take a break in just 1 second. Coming up, the Tiger Woods situation. Sister Toby, you know we're gonna get into that on the other side of this break. I have to. It's the Friday night show. I know people are listening to us as they are stuck in traffic going both to the south suburbs and the western suburbs and going home. I got to get into this Tiger Woods debacle. Hope you can rock with me on this. I know you're going to rock with me because you're sitting here in this studio.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, this whole thing with Tiger, man, you know, and black men overall who date white women. Look at Dak Prescott over playing for the Dallas Cowboys. White girl. Left him at the altar. He's a millionaire. No one talked about it. I have to mention it though. Like, where are we in the times that we're currently living in right now? And I'm not racist, and I unapologetically, I love black people. I'm gonna say that. When it comes to our brothers, I'm a former athlete. I got sons and kids who are athletes. Date who you want, but be raised by your parents.
Come on.
Date who you want, but be raised by your parents.
Come on.
And I know some of them are mixed, and we have an entire 2 generations from Dr. J Magic Johnson and Dr. J Nim. Even though Magic was with Cookie, he caught age from white girl. And then people ain't told. They don't say that part though, right? We don't talk about we. So this Tiger thing, I just want to introduce it so folks can really get this on Friday night. It's like sitting on your back porch. It is like sitting in the beauty and the barbershops and really having a real good conversation. Tiger was on the damn phone with the president of the United States. On the phone with the president of the United States. You know, he was dating one of them people. He dating one of the Trumps.
Right. You were saying.
And what they did to him, it really it's exemplary of how black people are treated in this country. I don't want to limit it to black men, but it's black men who really get caught and thrown up under the bus for the most part.
Right. Absolutely.
And people they won't agree with me because, when I mention people like, Cosby, and I get it, there are levels to it and people don't agree with certain aspects of it. But for me, the pinnacle is he was black. And so we're going to catch you and we're going to do what we do to you. You got money. This is what we are going to do to you. And this thing with Tiger, everybody and their mama are talking about it. He doesn't put any money in my pocket.
Right.
It's the purpose of the conversation. And I want to hear from the folks who are listening across on iHeartRadio.
Absolutely.
And then, sis, I want to hear what you got to say about it too, because I really do. I mean, from every damn angle, and when we come back,
and
we on radio, so we gotta go in, we gotta go out. Listen, big shout to my folks, Michael Coleman. Jesus already saved us. Michael Coleman, you are absolutely correct. Hey, Lori Smith, I certainly appreciate you. And listen, it's Good Friday, and one of our topics tonight, and I may have to pull the Rev in on this, is, a lot of us, we going back to spirituality because we don't know how to deal with the world these days, y'all. So don't touch the dial. We these next 2 hours are going to be interesting. It's the Kendall Moore Show. We're back in a moment.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation is 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
VIN News Now. The husband of Coral Springs, Florida Vice Mayor Nancy Mateo Bowen is in custody, suspected in her killing. Mateo Bowen was the city's first Black and Haitian American woman commissioner, appointed vice mayor in 2024. News of her murder shocked fellow Black Commissioner Joshua Simmons.
My soul is heavy. My heart is broken.
She had been expected to announce a run for Congress. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is under fire after reports he removed 4 officers, 2 Black and 2 women, from a promotion list, with the Pentagon declining to directly address the decision. And rapper Megan Thee Stallion calls her onstage scare a wake-up call. In an update, she was hospitalized during Moulin Rouge with exhaustion and dehydration, saying she pushed too hard but returned to a sold-out crowd.
Designed to confuse voters and misrepresent support for the measure as debate over the issue continues ahead of the vote. I'm Amber Payton with VIN News Now. Back to you, Andrea.
Thank you, Amber. We are learning that 3 U.S. aircraft were struck by Iranian fire today while searching for a missing pilot. All members of those aircraft reportedly are safe, but the search continues for the second crew member of an American fighter jet that was shot down over Iran earlier today. One crew member has been rescued from that incident. Reports say American forces were quick to rescue the first crew member of the F-15E fighter jet, but concerns are mounting with no word yet on the fate of the second one.
But my heart hurt when I heard that, yes, because typically when you eject, it is a very coordinated, you are both going out at the same time, especially in a catastrophic moment like getting hit by a surface-to-air missile.
That's former F-16 pilot Lieutenant Colonel Dan Rooney. Iran is calling on local residents to capture the enemy's pilot or pilots and turn them over alive to security forces in return for a reward. The White House says President Trump is aware of the situation. A college scholarship offered by a segment of the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation is the latest target of the American Alliance of Equal Rights. That's one of the nonprofits founded by white conservative Edward Bloom. The organization successfully sued the Black woman-owned venture capital firm Fearless Fund in 2023 over a grant program it offered specifically to Black women. In its lawsuit against the CBCF, the organization is targeting the CBC Spouses Education Scholarship, which has awarded more than $11 million to Black college students since 1988. AAER claims the program violates the Civil Rights Act of 1866. According to the GRIO, the number of scholarships awarded by race, gender, and ethnicity decreased by 25% between 2023 and 2025. A new Black-owned bank is charting new frontiers in the western part of the country. Black-owned Redemption Bank Holding Company acquired a previously white-owned bank in Utah last year, making it the first Black-owned bank in the Rocky Mountain region. Ashley Bell, a former White House policy advisor during President Trump's first term, is the CEO and board chair of the company, and Reverend Dr. Bernice King serves as senior vice president of corporate strategy. When speaking with me recently, she explained how the venture reflects the heart of her late father, civil rights icon Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
A lot of people, when they think about my father's legacy, they predominantly focus on racial justice. They don't realize that there was an arm of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference that focused on economic justice.
I'll learn more about the bank and the vision for its future this Sunday on Leading While Black at 10:30 a.m. and 10:30 p.m. Eastern. You can learn more about Redemption Bank at redemptionbank.com. This is VIN News this hour. Be sure to follow us wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Andrea Coleman on the Black Information Network, home of Black News First.
Honest, credible, trusted.
The Black Information Network. The Black Information Network on iHeartRadio.
The DC comic book and movie franchise Wonder Woman features the story of a beautiful Amazon superhero warrior.
And once I finally destroy Ares, the German armies will be freed from his influence.
But did you know there was also a black Wonder Woman as well? Created by writer Don Heck, her name was Nubia, and she made her comic book debut in 1973 as DC Comics' first black superhero. Similar to Wonder Woman, Nubia has super strength, magical weaponry, and comes from a floating island where her family rules. Wonder Woman and Nubia met for the first time in a special DC Comics issue, and the two battled in combat before becoming friends. In 1975, actress Teresa Graves was scheduled to play a black female superhero in the Wonder Woman's TV series that was based on the Nubia character, but the character was never written into the TV script. DC Comics reintroduced Nubia to readers in the early 2000s, and may finally bring her to the big screen in the Wonder Woman movie franchise. And that's a fact. I'm Big Sue for the Black Information Network.
Black news from Black journalists.
The Black Information Network.
The Black Information Network on iHeartRadio.
I'm Mike Stevens on your home for Black News First. The Black Information Network. There continues to be a push for mentorship in Black communities around the country, which often involves Black men stepping up and creating an atmosphere and opportunities for young Black men to grow and prosper. This includes in largely Black Hampton Roads, Virginia.
Our mission is actually to help reduce and curb the dropout rate of African-American young men and others, and making a difference through education.
The BIN's Amber Payton spoke with the outreach chair of a group called 900 Men Strong. These are Black men and Black women who want to make a difference.
And particularly one of the primary things, Amber, that we were trying to accomplish is that we have typically invited law enforcement to come and be a part of the breakfast so that that could help bridge that gap between young people and law enforcement. Because as you know, sometimes there's a big gap between young men and law enforcement because they have that perception that law enforcement is bad. And law enforcement oftentimes have the perception that Black youth are bad. And so it has been really a successful opportunity for us to create that dialogue because law enforcement and the youth have an opportunity to engage with each other.
The breakfast Chair J.R. Locke is telling us about is the annual Scholarship and Community Service Award event on April 11th. He tells us since their efforts began, the group has awarded more than $100,000 in scholarships to over 90 students, with the goal of building strong futures through education, mentorship, and community support. Well, a death investigation is underway involving the Coral Springs, Florida vice mayor. Crime scene tape is surrounding Nancy Bowen's home. She was first elected in 2020 and became the city's first female, Black, and Haitian American commissioner. Well, as it turns out, TSA workers at Atlanta's airport can keep the gift cards donated by Black movie mogul Tyler Perry after all, following days of confusion over whether they would have to return them or not. Perry gave $250,000 in $1,000 gift cards to help employees who had been working without pay during the partial government shutdown. His spokesperson says the DHS and TSA legal team now confirms workers can keep the money. About 100 of them had already returned the cards, and those will now be returned back to the employees. And it's taken about 2 years after getting approval, but now the African American Museum of Rhode Island is holding its grand opening celebration this weekend. The exhibit showcases the history, stories, and culture of the African diaspora and how it relates to that New England state. For more stories of interest to the Black community, log on to BINnews.com. You can also check us out on all social media platforms. I'm Mike Stevens on your home for Black News First, the Black Information Network.
Most people know about Restaurant Week, but not everyone knows there's a Black Restaurant Week born in Houston, Texas in 2016 and is now spreading to cities across the country. It's more than just menus. It's a movement.
And so we really want to create something that was more all-inclusive to the creative things we were seeing happening in the food scene.
That's one of the three founders, Fallon Farrell.
As we've grown through the years, we've literally watched businesses
Hi, I'm Lori Smith, host of Meeting the Moment. WVON, in partnership with the Chicago Community Trust, developed Meeting the Moment to amplify the voices of nonprofits across Chicagoland, giving them the communication tools they need to expand their reach and turn awareness into action. Right now, our communities are facing real challenges, from economic uncertainty to public safety to access and equity. But in the middle of it all, there are organizations doing the work quietly, faithfully, powerfully. With Meeting the Moment, we'll have honest conversations about the issues shaping our region and, more importantly, the solutions happening on the ground. And each week, we'll feature a Chicagoland nonprofit making a difference. You'll hear their story and find out how you can support their work, because Meeting the Moment is about more than just awareness. It's about impact. Join the Meeting the Moment movement, a program designed for the doers. For more information, visit WVON.com/Meeting the Moment. Listen every Saturday at 12 noon, right here on WVON 1690, The Talk of Chicago. Let's meet the moment together. Powered by the Chicago Community Trust.
Hi, I'm Tavis Smiley, inviting you to join me weekdays from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here on WVON. I am bringing you a national perspective on all the happenings in the Black community and, of course, politics. It's talk radio for us, by us, and this is where America listens.
It's Tavis Smiley, weekdays from 6 to 9 p.m. on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies. That's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? Oh, more ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better. Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Dad! Come on! Over here! Look at this, Dad! Over!
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree
It's huge!
is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go, like hiking, biking, fishing, or camping. Or do your own thing when you get there with family and friends. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org. That's discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to. Nope. I'm sure you've got a perfectly good excuse. Kids, work. I get it. You're busy. So what better time than now? Let's begin. Raise one finger if you're a man. Ladies, none yet. Oh, count in your head if you're driving. Now, 3 more fingers for everyone over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40, 1 more if you're not physically active, another finger if anyone in your family has type 2 diabetes, another if you've got high blood pressure. If you're overweight, raise another finger, 2 if you're very overweight, and 3 if you're really overweight. You've just taken the world's first audio prediabetes test. And if you're holding up 5 or more fingers, visit doihaveprediabetes.org or talk to your doctor. There's no excuse because prediabetes can be reversed.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
It's Kendall Moore on Chicago's Essential Storyteller, WVON.
All right, welcome back. We are 1690 AM. We're WVON's The Kendall Moore Show. We stream live at www.wvon.com as well as on iHeartRadio. We're on Facebook Live as well. Tommy Nelson, let me get into this Facebook page. Speaking of Facebook Live, Tommy Nelson says that's what they think of us to get a basketball player, go get an entertainer, find one of the black women and take all the damn clothes off of them. And I mean dumb, and dumber. Listen, so what he's referring to is, first of all, Sister Tovi Kali is co-hosting with me here this evening. Sis, I certainly appreciate your space, your time, and most importantly, your energy.
Thank you, sir.
And in our home, our ancestors, and everything that's currently going on right now. You know, what you shared with me over there, it's in here right now. So it goes with purpose. Like feel that and understand that. And it's very powerful. So thank you so very much for being here.
Thank you.
But to continue in this conversation, you can't talk about Tiger without talking about black men, right? And here's the thing with me with that. Even though Tiger doesn't, he's like one of them other black people who said, I'm not black. It's a lot of black people who don't want to be black. Yeah. It's a lot of black women right now who don't want to say that they're black. They're mixed with something. Oh, I'm Afro-Latino. I'm Jamaican. I'm Caribbean. Don't want to own what everybody else wants. What they don't want to own is the racism of how they're treated because of the hue of their skin. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
And so I say that when it comes to black men and black athletes. Charles Barkley, one of the biggest shit talkers in the world, big old chunky white wife. And he don't talk about her at all. But he does great work, and God knows, and please forgive me, guys, for doing what I just said. But I'm just telling you the truth. He does great work in the African American community, even though he talks crazy a lot. I'm using him as one example. Michael Jordan left Juanita, and Michael Jordan done married a pretty old little white girl. The prenup is so set, she's set for life. Juanita, she's set for life as well, but both of them, they have enough money. So let's get to this story about Tiger Woods, and this is going to make more sense for everybody who's listening across the country. So Tiger Woods, the great Tiger Woods, his dad was black and mixed with something, and his mom was Asian. Got arrested yet again. He already had got taken to the ringer for cheating on his wife with the help. The help looked just like his wife. When people got money, man, that's what they do. And I can't even tell you. Arsenio was just on The View. Arsenio's wife is white, and Arsenio's wife is a quarter of his age. And Arsenio made a joke, and Whoopi laughed at it. Arsenio said, hey, yeah, that, and she's young, I'm rich, and I'm in Hollywood. It is that process of our thought processes and our thinking that has many of us being belly up as it relates to these types of stories. So let me get into it. And then since I want to pull you in. So here's the latest. Tiger Woods, he got locked up for a DUI. First of all, let's explain what a DUI
again
is. Is it drug under the influence, or is it drinking under the influence? That's number one. If we go, let's figure out what the rules and what the laws are. Right. Because when they pull you over and they tell you get out the car, we're gonna do a DUI test on you. The tapes were released, and everybody saw them today. He touched his nose. He did this. He did the hand claps over and over. He counted backwards. Right. He did everything he was supposed to do. He was very coherent in everything that he did. Yet and still, and I want to be very, very specific about this, they were white. And people get upset about that when I say that they are white, but you can't get upset about that because it's those who will lock us up. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care, what your station in life is. They pulled a damn bishop over a few years ago here in the city of Chicago. There's just countless. There are countless examples of where I'm going with this conversation. Tiger did everything he was supposed to do. And yet and still, they told him to turn around. He turned around. He didn't know he was getting locked up and they released the tapes and put his hands behind his back. And he asked them, like, are y'all locking me up? Like, I wasn't drunk driving. He admittedly told them I took ibuprofen and whatever else he took as far as painkillers are concerned. So let me pause right there for a second. White suburban moms and their Xanax and all of the stuff that they take with their wine first thing in the morning when they're dropping their kids off and then going to the country club to have wine with their girl, they do that all the time. Go to the Facebook page right now. It's on my Facebook page right now, and you will see what happened. Here's the other part that people are not talking about. He said he was on the phone with the president. He was on the phone with President Trump. Tiger is dating Vanessa Trump. So he was on the phone with President Trump. That's the type of money that this guy has. Well, I don't want to say money, but he does have that type of money. It's the access that he has.
That part.
He has the access. And so if he's dating Vanessa Trump, he has access. Of course he's talking to Trump. Trump trying to get as much credibility. Tiger Ben done said he's a Trump supporter, et cetera, et cetera. The point that I am making, and then go to WVON.com, go to the Kendall Moore Show right now. You will see what is posted at this very moment. The conversation from the body cam footage, and it was released. They handcuffed him. He interacted with the deputies. He was talking to the president. The investigation did not find him to be intoxicated. He had taken some drugs. They weren't even drugs. These are over-the-counter prescriptions, and he had a couple of pills in his back pocket. Now, everything I just said, Sister Toe, everything I just said, and it's on my page right now, everything that I just stated did not say he was incoherent to drive. He was on the phone, and that's what he was guilty of. They should have charged him because they're gonna let him off on this one.
Right.
Don't drive while you looking at your phone. And how many of us are guilty of that? But let me tell you what the narrative is out here. And there's two things here. There's two things here, in my opinion. 591-1690 is the number. I want you guys to call in and give me what your thoughts are on this. Two things here. Number one, they want to show, even though he doesn't claim to be black, you black enough for us to show you. I don't care how much money you make, how much golf you play, how many country clubs you have access to, and even if you are dating Vanessa Trump, we're going to show you. You stay in your place. Number two of what I am saying, and we upset that you do have everything that I just mentioned to you, and we don't. And that's the second part of it. Some black people are like, oh, so what? That's Tiger. He don't even claim us. Just because they don't claim you, don't mean that they're not a part of our community. And so, like, what is the oxymoron with that? Toby, I got to let you in on this. Come on, let's go, sis. 591-69. Chris, I got you on the board. We're gonna get to you, Chris.
Brother. Now, I feel you. I feel like when Tiger was at the top of his game and Tiger could do no wrong, and he was hitting those shots and making all that money for all these organizations,
charities, and he made billions of dollars.
Billions, right? No problem. the black athlete does not have the luxury of making a mistake or having burnout or being tired, or having over the counter drugs in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? We just don't have these types of luxuries, where you can be great. You can be great as long as you're fine. Maybe he's trying to buy another golf course or something. Every time a brother is trying to do something, it seems like there's a serious setback in his life. Oh my God, he's he's terrible. He's this, he's that, and you do a little research, and it's like, well, he wasn't even drunk. Well, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Then you start scratching the surface and peeling it back, and you're like, well, now, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he may be guilty of something, like you said, the phone. I get that.
You're driving. You ain't supposed to be on your phone.
I get that.
You done took some pain pills.
Right.
But you ain't smoking crack.
Right.
You ain't got crack in your pocket.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
you have something that doctors prescribe all the time for pain. You got a Xanax pill. Look,
Michael Phelps was in the Olympics smoking weed, swimming like a fish, and they forgave him, put him back in the water. He won more gold, and everything's fine. You know what I mean? It's certain things that we just don't have the luxury of having, like, I guess, I don't know, just regular lifing. You know what I'm saying? People get headaches. People have pain pills. People be in the pain all the time. Like you said, they
prescribe it all the time to us for no reason at all.
All the time.
Listen, if a Chicago police officer pulled us over right now, when we leave the radio station, they pull us over, and they like, man, you good? Like, yeah. Well, you got, like, yeah, man, I was on my phone. You don't smell like alcohol.
Right.
You don't appear to be drinking. I didn't find any alcohol in your car.
Mm-hmm.
You all right, man? Like,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Not finna put some handcuffs on me.
For no reason.
Like, for what though?
For no reason at all.
And that's
but you said something very, very important, making an example out of him, and whether he's the community accepts him or not, look at him. Just like your child would look at a book and see themselves in that book.
Look at the light-skinned brother.
Look at him.
Look at the light-skinned brothers. Don't get a pass either.
No, not at all.
We're gonna scrape and tar them just the same.
That's right.
Because you don't have this Aryan blood.
And they call you uppity.
Yeah. So even the so in my opinion, it's the bourgeois. Even the bourgeois. Mm-hmm. Even the ones with the PhDs and the MDs, and you know how many doctors? There's a doctor right now. There's 2 doctors, as a matter of fact, on trial right now for killing their damn wives. They on trial. They got a damn. They got a bond. They got out. And they continued to live their lives, and then they were able to go to court.
Yeah.
Do you see the disparities? Disparities, and we're talking about professional millionaires and billionaires. Mm-hmm. Who get treated by the rung of white people, which are the police officers.
Absolutely.
And they're set up the same way that they were set up for slavery. Mm-hmm. Before they became police officers. They were termed termed something else, and we're going to make an example of it. 591-1690, that is the number. Mm-hmm. Here, and the reason I'm so passionate about this is because we go from 0 to 100 when it comes to our people.
Yeah.
People won't like me saying this. Bill Cosby wanted to buy NBC. All of a sudden, he went to prison. Listen, and it wasn't even good enough for him to go to prison. Mm-hmm. They allowed someone to come back and sue this guy and take the rest of his money when he had already done time. Wrong is wrong. I'm like Beretta. You do the crime, you do the time.
That's right.
But now you're going to take all his money?
For something that happened in 1972?
You didn't do that to Weinstein.
At all.
And Weinstein still has his money.
He still has it.
These Epstein files. Trump's still in office. Woody Allen, what he did, he still have his money.
He raised his wife as his daughter and married her. What?
Am I the only one who feel like this? That's all that's all I'm trying to ask people. I mean, literally, that's all I'm trying to ask people. I got to take a break right now. Chris, I'm gonna take you when I return. Tovi Kali is she's co-hosting with me at this very moment. It's the Kendall Moore Show. We're back in a moment.
It's WVON's original Friday night show, Kendall Moore. He'll be back in a moment. It's the afternoon show with Atiba Buchanan and LaDonna Ray.
Congressman Jonathan Jackson on the line.
I saw a meme that said America will come and get you. When it's about the oil, they bombed in Iran, they've got oil. They bombed in Iraq, they've got oil. They bombed in Libya, they've got oil. And now they bombed in Venezuela, they've got oil. And they even came after Diddy because he had oil.
Come on, Congressman.
What a great setup.
That was good. That was good.
It's the afternoon show with Atiba Buchanan and LaDonna Ray. Weekdays at 3 p.m. on The Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
Hey, everybody, this is Kendall Moore, the Kendall Moore Show, getting you from your work week to your weekend each and every Friday night from 6 until 9 p.m. I get you from your work week to your weekend. Church, tabernacle.
Kendall Moore, radio for the next generation on The Talk of Chicago, 1690 AM WVON.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer. Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning. The cap is loose on that ketchup.
Ugh. Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
I'm Selma, and I'll be your server this evening. The special is pasta primavera, and it comes with a salad. Oh, and by the way, I abuse my children. Lots of times I beat them for even the smallest reason. When they really get on my nerves, I lock them in the closet for a few hours.
If only child abuse was this easy to recognize, perhaps then more people would report it. If you even suspect abuse, call Child Help at 1-800-4A-CHILD or visit www.childhelp.org. We've helped millions of people help millions of children, and we can help you. All calls are anonymous and confidential, so remember, 1-800-4A-CHILD. or visit www.childhelp.org. Child Help. Trust your instincts. A public service message brought to you by Child Help and the Ad Council.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
The following message is brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed as our nation is with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be with the high purpose to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all, we approach this problem of reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Your stuff can be a resource for change. donate to Goodwill, where your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Your Friday nights just got better with the Kendall Moore Show on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
Change of heart. My girl said, come a dime a dozen. I fed them the things they love to hear. I never was wanting for a lover, but I never knew what true love was indeed. Girl, I'm in love with you. Sure as the sky's blue. Just let me go to you. Yes, girl, my love is true. Girl, I'm in love with you. Sure as the sky is blue. Just let me go to you. Yes, girl, my love is true. I used to be the
All right, welcome back. We are 1690 AM. We're WVON. It's the Kendall Moore Show. We get you from your work week to your weekend. Happy Good Friday. I certainly appreciate all of you guys who are listening to us on iHeartRadio across the country. Sister Tovi Kali is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Oh wait, girl, sis, I don't want to say girl. You gotta when you respect the queen, you gotta respect the queen.
Absolutely.
And then, baby, you doing that. That's
appreciate
all
you.
I can say. Hey, real quick before we get back to this, where's your business located? Tell me what all those four queens are doing over there on the south side of Chicago.
Well, my business, I'm Tovi Kali. My business is Stovey in Creatives. We are located inside of Pen and Paper, a joint creative, and that is at 6900 Stony Island, right there in South Shore. A few blocks away from that Presidential Obama library that's coming.
Y'all better not lose that space.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
Y'all better not lose that space. I'm sure
tight.
they done tried to buy that all from y'all already.
Of course. And so it is Stovey and Creatives, and the book joint is the occupants of Pen and Paper Joint Creative. It is 4 Black women over there. There is Story Devereaux. There is me, Tovi Kali. There is Verlene Singletary, and there is Courtney Woods. We are over there trying to make sure that we stay that beacon of between literacy and wellness for our Black community. Make sure your melanin is all right.
That part. Where can people follow your business the entire business
Mm-hmm.
and anything on social media relative to what you're doing.
So they can find me at Stovey Inc. And that is the title. I mean what do you call it? The little tag there.
The hashtag.
The hashtag, right? That's Stovey Inc. That's STOV as in Victor IINK. Stovey Inc. Creatives and Pen and Paper, a joint creative. You can find us on Instagram, Pen and Paper, a joint creative, just the way it sounds. And that is a location that we're at. But Stovey Inc. is there as well. And you can check us out at stoveyinc.com. We do some great events over there for adults. Make sure you know open mic, things of that nature, a safe space for you to express yourself and get the art on, baby.
Absolutely. Certainly appreciate sus being here. 591-1690. That is the number. In the meantime, listen, guys, I want to remind you tomorrow, Spend in the Black.
Mm-hmm.
It starts at 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. 75th and King Drive.
Yeah.
Resurrecting the Black Dollar. What we're doing, we're shopping local. It is Shop Black. Live DJ, it's music, it's giveaways, it's family friendly, and it's free. It is open to the public. So make sure that you guys are up and you are on it. 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. 75th and King Drive. Listen, guys, meet me out there. We're going to Matt McGill's house. Matt is on King Drive. We're going to Matt McGill's house as well. If you guys are out there, and listen, you know what? I failed to do this, and I want to make sure that I do because I failed to do this. Sister Candace Henley. Sister Candace Henley, I told you I was going to talk about you at 6 o'clock, but I'm talking about you right now. Candace Henley. She is the Chief Surviving Officer of the Blue Hat Foundation. And she was here at WVON. She was on one of the Saturday shows. The Doctor in the House shows. Candace Henley, I hope you're listening still right now. I told you I was going to talk about you at 6 o'clock. Candace came in here because she left her sunglasses, Sister Toby, and she is she's the Chief Surviving Officer of the Blue Hat Foundation. So she walked in. Matt McGill was still here. So me and Matt, we're sitting here talking. She rings the bell, boom, and she comes in. And she was like, we were like, well, who are you? And she was like, well, this is what I do. I was on this show. And she was looking for her glasses. And so they were red. The same way your glasses are cute as I don't know what. They just fit the face. You see what I'm saying? That part. She said hers were red with like rhinestones and all of that. And so Matt and I, we looked at each other. He was like, oh, okay. So you had some special type of glasses. Okay, we got you. So we look for them. We look for them. Sister Toby, guess what we did?
What's that?
We lied to her.
Ooh.
We said we couldn't find them. We had them.
Y'all had the glasses?
And we kept them.
I need a back. What?
Matt
why,
took it to
bro?
his girlfriend. VON ain't nothing, man. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Dog it.
If you leave anything, if you're a guest at WVON, if you leave anything, we keeping all of it. Matt McGill is going to kill me. Because I told the truth about this sister. Look, she came in looking for her glasses. Candace Henley. She is the Chief Surviving Officer of the Blue Hat Foundation. She left her glasses. She was here for a Saturday show. And, we found them. Matt told her, though. Matt said, hey, sometimes we keep stuff. If you leave stuff at don't come here be a guest at WVON.
Make sure I got my thing.
You better make sure you got everything, girl. You better make sure you got everything. All right, folks. In the meantime, let's go to Brother Chris. Chris, how are you? Welcome to the Kendall Moore Show.
I'm not black. I'm OJ. Okay.
Chris, you already know how this go, man.
Hey, happy Friday to y'all.
Hey, man, happy Good Friday to you, brother.
For sure, happy Friday.
Shout out to the WVON family. So the programming is the programming and the anti-black is in effect. You had the president say a couple months ago that the civil rights movement was detrimental to white folks.
Don't forget about the books, though, Chris. Don't forget about the books.
It's in full effect. They took down the art. I forgot. I think it was in Baltimore. They had to sue to get it back up. Florida, the books in Texas, they had the books as the slaves as indentured servants, and that they weren't treated too bad, and they had food and housing. And you got Tiger Woods always, and this is Chris talking. He was a great athlete, but he was a sucker, and he never understood the gravity of what he brought.
His greatness.
But he always made it clear that the Asian part and not just fully black. He made that clear. And when he was in trouble, like most of them do, they run back to the black community. OJ, Bill Cosby, and don't get me wrong, a lot of the great ones, but what's going on in America, and a lot of our black folks, black youth are falling for it. But you can be in the world, you don't have to be of the world. But a lot of anti-black is going on, and the continued even attack of Dr. King, continued attack.
Yep. Chris, stay here with me. Let me go back to something. Let me go back to something that you stated. When it came to Tiger and his, whether he wanted to acknowledge or accept his part of being black, his dad was, but black, Chris, the point I'm trying to make, black boys, they're raised by their mama. So when his dad died, and his dad was trying to help him as much as possible, they don't tell the dad's story. Feel me on this. They don't tell the dad's story of where the dad came from and how he ended up with that Asian woman. That was Vietnam. Feel me on this, Chris. Stay with me. Let me give you a little bit of history behind this and the context of it. His dad died, and he had to depend on mom. A lot of our black young men right now, they have to depend on their mama. Now, let me let that sit with you. And it didn't just start right now. It started a long time ago. Please continue. Think about that, Toby. Think about that.
Again, no rise of a black messiah, part of the American programming when they were giving out welfare or whatever, the black father couldn't be in the house.
I'm on
the
that.
White father,
because I'm on that.
The white father was somewhere in the crib, so that brought the rift. The dad could come by, sneak in or whatever. But if you're not, contributing, I don't need no man. And then, and I love my sisters, but I'm saying that was part of the programming to get the black father, out the crib. And it's been working surgically, brother, surgically.
Some of it's been working. Sometimes the circumstances are different, though. Sometimes there's the choices of a man leaving his family to go build another family, or because the baby mama is giving him grief or whatever, so he don't want to do that no more. He gonna go start over here. There's situations where unfortunately the father is out of the household. Is for whatever reason, and sometimes if they don't reach back, the kid that without the father is left to the world, and the world has, and if he's talented, he has a skill or basketball or entertainment. If he's black or whatever, it's almost like vultures. Vultures are all over him, you know what I'm saying? And because they see something in him that his community or someone else does not see. So they see him and they push him and they push him and they push him to that point where he's going to do great. And then they cash in. And then when he crashes out, he's all alone.
And when you fall to the wayside 2 or 3 years after 4 or 5 years after you retire, you broke. Back in the day, they didn't care if you can read Prop 48, as long as you can shoot that hoop.
That's
you
right.
blow out,
You know
you blow out your knee, you lose your scholarship. And a lot of these white coaches, the veil came off when the current president came in. Coach Lou Holtz was talking crazy. Bruce Pearl, even the mediocre what's his name, Mike Dicker. He won one championship.
Boy, you know you a fool. That's all I'm saying. He called him mediocre. Yeah, he was. We just had some great black guys on the damn team.
He won one championship with greatness. You know, he should have had like 4 or 5 rings with that nucleus. And then what's his name? Otis Wilson. I used to talk to him at the golf course out south. He said, dude was a straight up racist.
Yeah, and Chris, you know, and we know it. And getting back to this Tiger point, I think you brought up a very good point, and then I'm gonna let you go and you can give me a comment on this. At the end of the day, man, the light-skinned boys, they under attack now, man. The light-skinned boys and the dudes with the money. Man, the cycle is vicious. It really is. The cycle is vicious. When I say the light-skinned boys, listen, the last 30 years, those NBA players were sleeping with white women and they produce mixed kids. I'm going to use the Boozer family right now, and they're playing commercials on the Boozer family right now with the twins, with the white girl sitting next to them. They ain't even married, but they acting like they married, but they ain't even married. But both of his kids are light-skinned. And let's go through the rest of it. Let's go through Tatum. Let's go through, all the light-skinned guys. And we've always – so from a black side, we've always given them a hard time. Boy, you're light-skinned. From Morris Day to Prince to all of these, like you're soft. But the reality of it is the duality of the simplicity of the nothingness of being light-skinned. They are attacking every part of blackness that is over 50 to 60% of those people who look like that with some money, which is why Chris Brown, who's this, the idiot on NBC5, him and Nicki Minaj was sitting in the car talking about the Ku Klux Klan. I forget his name. Nick Cannon. Nick the idiot Cannon, because he has a damn, he has mixed kids.
But let me ask you a question. Go ahead. So he said the Democrats were the party of the Ku Klux Klan. Am I understanding that correctly,
bro? This ain't my topic, but you're absolutely correct. No, Chris, go ahead.
So let me ask you a question. So when your black ass was about to get hung, they asked you, "Are you a Republican or a Democrat?"
I think not.
Hey, boy, social media is killing us. It is Good Friday, guys. I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen. And one of the people on the Facebook page said, Jesus ain't gonna say. Jesus is not finna say, y'all, but happy Good Friday to you, Chris.
Okay, I close with this.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead and close.
How do you keep a secret from black people?
Put them in the book.
Put it in the book.
Tenfold, much love.
Love that part. So Toby, we're WVOA. I wanted to know if you can hang out. Let me get into some of this Facebook jargon that's going on. But give me. So here, Michael Coleman: mixed marriages or relationships give them the right to claim blackness, African Americans, or others, which is why we can't win and move out of our community. So let me throw you this and ask you this question. My family is mixed. My wife is half Latin. She's half Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans are black. They just, and then it's black Puerto Ricans, it's light-skinned Puerto Ricans. But I use that as a point to, it's not the hue of your skin color. And so I want to put it back in your lap and ask that question when it comes to love in what we are doing in this country, because when we come back, we're going to be talking about Christy Nome, and we're going to be talking about her damn husband. But anyway, before we get into that, give me your thoughts on it. Give me your closing comments on this specific topic.
You know, I want to say love is love because
the sisters hate the brothers who dating white people, man.
Well, you know what? I think that sometimes as a sister, you know, first of all, I'm on my second marriage. I was married to a brother, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not. It wasn't. It was more like when the brother gets the white woman, how he treats the sister.
Please expound.
Nobody want to talk about that. How
please expound.
When the brother is with the white girl, for some reason, in my experience and what I've seen and what I've experienced myself and with people I love and know, it's like he has this prize. She's better than you.
Oh my God.
Look what I got.
Oh my God.
And sometimes it's not even anything to write home about. It's like, really? So the worst white girl is better than the best black girl?
You know, you killing me, Rick. Do you see how I'm looking at you?
That's the way, but that's what sisters have been feeling. Sisters feel that all the time.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And sisters
and
feel
you
that.
run far and far away from that type of guy.
But
run far and far away from that type of guy.
Let a sister date a white guy. The brother got so much to say. Oh, well, you know what, you know. Well, he must be soft, or he must be, or you must have couldn't find nobody because you resorted to dating white. I have to resort to dating white when you chose to date white. What's the difference? It's a double standard, big time.
I agree, but we don't have to resort. That's what I disagree with you on. We don't have to resort.
We don't have to
resort.
Anything. Because notice the hashtag Black wife effect. When you see the white boy with a black wife, you better know he fine because she got him together. Because black women don't play that. She get him together. She's not going for the low white boy just to say she got a white boy. That's not how the black woman works. Now, when the black woman feels, when she sees the brother with a white girl, I'm not saying all the time, but most of the time it's like, okay, you know, and it's because I feel like I did something to you. I feel like you're mad at me.
Damn. So all right. So the polar opposite of this.
Yes.
That's a very interesting conversation.
You know?
It really is. All right. I got to get ready to take a break on one side. So you know what? I'm glad you bring that up because as we transition into this next segment, Christy Nome and Byron Nome. I gotta make sure that we talk about that. Pam Bondi got fired by Trump. Trump loves the white girls, and he loves idiots and people who he can control and talk to.
That part.
I'm gonna give you a little bit more information on how both of these women, who have been in many pictures, some have done, at least one of them have done tremendous damage in our African American and Latinx community. How it doesn't work for us, and why we sacrificed all the time when it comes to it.
I feel like it's like we have vibranium,
There's a movie out. Did you see
the Black Panther?
No. There's another movie out. I'm gonna tell you about it when we come back.
Okay,
folks, I gotta take a break. When we return, got my sister. She's here. Tovi Kali. She's in the building. It's Kendall Moore Show. It's Friday night. You already know what we're doing. We're back in a moment.
Now that I realize it's give and take. Love has broken my defenses. This time I'm not
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation is 1690 WVON.
Yes, no, my love is true. Girl, I'm in love with you. So as the sky's blue, just let me for you. Yes, no, my love is true.
Chicago's BIN. Guaranteed black, guaranteed human. Listen online at BINnews.com or tell your smart device to play the Black Information Network on iHeartRadio.
Hope in the face of difficulty. Hope in the face of uncertainty. The audacity of hope. I'm asking you to believe, not in my ability to bring about change, but in yours. Yes, we can.
Hope has an address, and it starts with us, honoring legacies, overcoming barriers, pursuing justice, empowering generations.
Welcome to Hope Has an Address, powered by the Obama Foundation. I'm Bree Wood for the Black Information Network. Today, we're shining a light on the women who continue to shape, strengthen, and safeguard our democracy. Women whose leadership is rooted in courage, community, and a commitment to lifting as they climb. Across the country, Black women are setting the pace for civic progress, and they're doing it in every corner of public life. In politics, leaders like Congresswoman Lauren Underwood are raising the bar. As one of the youngest Black women ever elected to Congress, her work on maternal health and the Black Maternal Health Momnibus Act is rewriting the national conversation.
I am painfully aware that Black women, especially pregnant women and new moms, were more likely to die from COVID. I wrote the Momnibus to protect those women and to address the maternal health crisis. And that bill was introduced and championed by Senator Kamala Harris.
There's also Congresswoman Nikema Williams, who now represents the late John Lewis's district in Georgia. She continues his legacy with her own unwavering push for voting rights and equitable political participation.
Headed home to meet with constituents as we continue to navigate these uncertain times that don't have to be this way. If you need help, call our office so that we can connect you with resources and share your story.
And beyond elected office, advocacy leaders are powering movements that are transforming civic life. Women like Latasha Brown, co-founder of Black Voters Matter, whose voice and vision have become a spark for communities fighting for their right to be heard.
While we're fighting, we also have to be futurists. We have to envision what it is that we want. We have to radically reimagine what it is that we want. How are we going to push humanity forward in love and hold folks accountable?
And Dr. Kizzmekia Corbett-Hilaire, whose groundbreaking work as a scientist and Moderna vaccine trailblazer and her ability to communicate hope in the face of uncertainty shows that civic leadership can look like a Black woman in a lab saving lives.
I want that what I am producing scientifically to benefit everyone, but I want to particularly be able to say it at least equally benefits my community.
But the story doesn't end there, because the Obama Foundation continues to elevate emerging civic leaders, women whose work is making an impact right where they live. There's Ariel Grant, an Obama leader from Minnesota, creating intentional spaces for community healing and equity through her organization, Render Free. There's Danielle Patterson, an Obama scholar dedicated to improving the health and economic security of Black mothers in Philadelphia. And global voices like Nana Darkwa Sechiyama from the Leaders Africa program, amplifying the power of storytelling as a tool for justice and liberation. These women, elected officials, advocates, organizers, and scholars are connected by a common thread. They lead with purpose, they lead with possibility, they lead with hope. And even as they break barriers, they're building new pathways for the next generation of girls watching them, learning from them, and dreaming bigger because of them. As our former First Lady, Michelle Obama, reminds us, when we ensure that women and girls have opportunities to learn and lead, we all rise. So today, we honor the Black women in civic leadership who continue to guide our nation toward justice, equity, and possibility. Their message is clear: still I lead, still I rise, and still hope has an address. For more information and to be a part of this movement, visit obama.org. I'm Bree Wood for the Black Information Network.
Headlines every 30 minutes. Breaking news at once.
The Black Information Network.
The Black Information Network on iHeartRadio.
In December of 2020, Danita Johnson was announced as the new president of DC United, making her the first African-American woman or man to hold that role for a Major League Soccer club. A native of Fayetteville and graduate of Western Carolina University in 2005, she's also a member of the historically black sorority Delta Sigma Theta. One of her early career highlights was playing a role in launching the Bakersfield Gem of the NBA G League. And just before joining DC United, she was president and COO of the Los Angeles Sparks. As if running one of the most storied clubs in MLS history isn't enough, Johnson also finds time to give back as a board member of the Share Winter Foundation, which aims to build youth participation in winter sports. She's also involved in the Boys and Girls Club of America, a member of the Rotary International, and a mentor with the Wise Within program. Johnson stands as an inspiration for black leadership in the realm of sports and beyond, making Danita Johnson another name you should know. I'm Wesson Tishome for the Black Information Network.
Black news in 30 minutes.
The Black Information Network. BIN.
Your community, your coverage.
I'm Mike Stevens on your home for Black News First, the Black Information Network. There continues to be a push for mentorship in Black communities around the country, which often involves Black men stepping up and creating an atmosphere and opportunities for young Black men to grow and prosper. This includes in largely Black Hampton Roads, Virginia.
You know, our mission is actually to help reduce and curb the dropout rate of African-American young men and others, and making a difference through education.
The BIN's Amber Payton spoke with the outreach chair of a group called 900 Men Strong. These are Black men and Black women who want to make a difference.
And particularly one of the primary things, Amber, that we were trying to accomplish is that we have typically invited law enforcement to come and be a part of the breakfast so that could help bridge that gap between young people and law enforcement. Because as you know, sometimes there's a big gap between young men and law enforcement because they have that perception that law enforcement is bad. And law enforcement oftentimes have the perception that Black youth are bad. And so it has been really a successful opportunity for us to create that dialogue because law enforcement.
Have you checked out WVON's digital streaming network, Bond TV? It's everywhere on Roku, Apple TV Plus, Amazon Fire, on the WVON app, and at VON.TV. Bond TV, it's cultural content on purpose.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. That you can be vulnerable and powerful. That you can be more connected and resilient. That taking care of me makes us stronger. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer.
Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning, the cap is loose on that ketchup.
Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
I may ask this family about what they eat.
Dr. M?
If he's turning playtime into screen time, that might be something I'd like to know. Has he tried smoking? Does he vape? I might even ask about changes to her body. Is she feeling overwhelmed? Any signs of anxiety? If we feel comfortable asking these questions, shouldn't we also be asking, how do you store firearms in your home?
Firearm injuries are the leading cause of death for children and teens in the U.S. It's our responsibility to have a conversation about firearm injury prevention, because questions about safety are questions about health. Find tools at agreetoagree.org/healthcare.
Have you checked out WVON's digital streaming network, Vaughn TV? It's everywhere on Roku, Apple TV Plus, Amazon Fire, on the WVON app, and at VON.TV. Vaughn TV, it's cultural content on purpose.
Time to add more to our day. Kendall more. Nightcap, we right back. It's in our ways. Our impact so crucial, so great. We all play a part. We all got something to say. Time to add more to our day. Kendall more. Nightcap, we right back. It's in our ways. Our impact so crucial, so great. We all play a part. We all got something to say. Same song, same one, different day. We always triumph in the world full of hate. Bygones be bygones, can't focus yesterday. Add more to today, add more to today. Same song, same one, different day. We always triumph in the world full of hate. Bygones be bygones, can't focus yesterday. Add more to today, add more to today. Time to add more to our day. Get the more. Nightcap, we right back. It's in our ways. Our impact so crucial, so great. We all play a part. We all got something to say. Time to add more to our day. Get the more. Nightcap, we right back. It's in our ways. Our impact so crucial, so great. We all play a part. We all got something to say. Time to add more to our day. Kendall more. Nightcap, we right back. It's in our ways. Our impact so crucial, so great. We all play a part. We all got something to say.
All right, welcome back. We are 1690 AM. We are WVON. Sister Tovi Kali is in the building. She's co-hosting with me, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Sis, let the 8 o'clock hour people know who you are.
That is Tovi Khali, Tovi Kali. I am one half of Stovey Inc. Creatives. That's STOVIINK. You can check us out over at the Pen and Paper Joint Creative. I will be there. It is at 6900 Stony Island, right here in the South Shore community in Chicago. Come check us out. We are a beautiful collaboration over there. We have books. We have fine fragrances. We have all the things to make your melanin pop, and it's summertime shy, so get at me.
That part. Now you said you also sing. Talk to me about your band. What's going on with the band?
I'm putting the band back.
Singer? You got music?
Yes, sir.
How you come here without damn music to play on my show?
Hey man, it's Spotify. Yeah, been doing music for quite some time. Took a little step back to open my business.
Do you play instruments?
I do not play an instrument. I am
so it's
vocal.
just your beautiful voice.
It is vocal for me. It is all vocal. But I do have usually I have a 10-piece outfit because I'm from New Orleans. I have to have a horn section, bro. I gotta have a horn section. You know, so I got that.
Whoa.
Yes, sir.
I know a lot of them guys.
And whoa.
Go ahead.
Baby, see my baby come out when I get upset.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, you know, the music, I'm working on some new things right now. I dropped my last album was like 2017. So it's been a minute since I've been chilling and trying to get to make sure my business is right and make sure everything is in the right place before I get back out there. I learned a lot. You know, I made some mistakes. I did some things that I would not repeat. But right now I'm in a great headspace. I'm in a great city. I'm in a great just mood.
I love it.
There's a great thing about to happen. So I'm very excited about the new things that are happening. Very excited about just new artists, new music, new art. Everything that's happening with the company is just amazing. And I mean, I cannot complain at all. Glory be to God. And I am just happy to be here amongst the living and just here another day to do it right, you know?
Yep, there it is. Certainly appreciate your presence, your energy, and you being here overall.
Thank you.
All right. In the meantime, folks, 591-1690, that is the number. We got a number of things that we're going to continue to cover. But Sister Tovey, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm gonna humbly implore that she continues to talk about her business. That space with them 4 queens is coming on the show in a very, very near future. I got Anita on the line. Anita, I didn't get to you last week. I'm definitely gonna get to you this week, but I do have to ask and turn the page. The United States of America. I don't want to make this long and drawn out. Kristi Noem, she got fired. And so all of you folks who I see all you people, I'm gonna make sure I get into the chat room as well. But I gotta say this because I didn't get a chance to say it. She got fired, and rightfully so. But her husband, Byron Noem. Sis, I gotta put you on the spot. I know this ain't your thing, but I do know. We gotta expand when we have these conversations.
What's going on,
We gotta have these conversations, man.
What Byron do?
Man, Byron, no. So how in the hell do you run the country and you shooting people? You done killed 2 people.
Oh Lord.
The whole Department of Justice is a debacle. You are the leader of the Trump clan, and your husband is out here putting on phony titties and talking to the help and the girlfriends who live in the neighborhood. Not to mention, they bought this big ass house with taxpayers' money. That part, but let me get to the petty part of it, though, Tovey. Let me get to the petty part of it. And she was taking her personal dangalang around with her too on her plane. Yeah, she did. I know people heard about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to the rest of the country as well as the city of Chicago. Sometimes, we get a chance to talk about that on Friday nights and talk to Black people who better understand this conversation. 591-1690 is the number. Kristi Noem, she's gone. Kristi Noem, she's gone. The comedian's gonna talk about.
Oh, you know it.
So she took her personal dangalang around with her on these damn airplanes. She had big airplanes and all this other stuff. And then come to find out, Byron, Newsweek just released a whole article on how that whole situation looked like. My first question is, actually, it's my primary question. How do we put people in office who are not qualified to be in office? And that seems to be the trajectory of this current guy, the orange guy sitting on Pennsylvania Avenue. 591-1690 is the number. Sis, I'm asking you your thoughts on that. Are you familiar with the situation?
You know, I heard some things, and this is so.
That's how black women are. You know what? I done heard some things. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
But you know, I've also heard of people getting into marriages and relationships just because of you know, it's a lifestyle.
Convenience, and
convenience.
then we you know we're really not like that, but we need to have that person in that space.
Absolutely, you know. So I mean, hey, they freaks, you know. She, you know, hey, maybe I don't whatever they're doing, but
they were Rick Jamin
and whatever they was doing,
they were Rick
whatever,
Jamin.
you know, they was doing something, but whatever they're doing, you know, pretending to be, you know, conservative and straight up and on the up and up, and then we find out that you a bunch of freaks, you know, that hey, you know,
and ain't nothing wrong with being freaky.
There's nothing wrong with being freaky. There's
But
nothing wrong with being
you
freaky.
can't run the country.
But I was gonna say, if you could do your job and be freaky, hey, let have. But if you cannot do your job and be freaky, I'm gonna have you stand down. You know what I'm saying? Leave the office and just go be freaky. You know, because you are messing up the free world here. We got other things. We got bigger fish to fry. You know,
her position though. Her position. 2 people got killed on her watch.
Lord have mercy.
2 people were killed. Minnesota and you know, and I'm sorry about that, but 2 people got killed on her watch.
Yeah.
So she was over ice.
Yeah.
She was over ice, and your husband is putting on fake titties.
She is over ice like a caramel macchiato.
Can you help me make it make sense for me, Toby?
I cannot, because I don't understand how she even got there. First of all, this is why you don't hire your friends. Okay, especially if you meet your friends at an orgy or something, you do not hire them and put them in office. Okay, that is not the place for them. It is bad enough hiring people you know, period. As a business owner,
I absolutely
you know what I
agree
mean?
with you on that.
Hiring people you know is hard anyway, especially if they're not qualified. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know her background? Did you see her?
I did not.
She doesn't even have a curriculum vitae. She the same way ICE agents. You know, many of them were from the country. They were part of, you know, the guys who stormed the Capitol.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. Same way. 2 little cute white girls got a damn job from President Trump, did a horrible job, and now they're fired. You know, it's a reality show.
Absolutely. And that is what we got. We knew this before he took office the first time. He was a reality show star. I don't understand why everybody thinks he's a real estate tycoon or whatever. He's a reality show star. He wanted to be famous, and he is. He's extremely famous, and maybe for not the reasons he wants to be, but he's definitely famous now. And hiring people, even on the show, he had. He got
The Apprentice.
Yes, he was so happy to say, "You're fired. You're fired." It was like that was his power. Like, you're fired. You're fired. And I still see that same thing in him. You know, now
14 months. 14 months. One thing I know for sure, because I've been in this world long enough to know this, and I don't say this as a racist. I say this like in reality. White men, they love black women. I'm going to repeat that to everybody out there in this world who's listening to me on iHeartRadio. White men who are CEOs, they love black women. When you see a white woman as vice president or put in a position, they're only there for 2 reasons. 1, for presence. 2, he doing something to him. I just cannot make this up. Unqualified individuals, and now we're just finding this out. And now we're just having conversations about this.
Right.
We're talking about people who was overseeing the Department of Justice and the United States Attorney General.
Like, who's doing the vetting?
Trump was just hiring them just to hire them. But all of the black people who was voting for Trump at that time, and still at this time, was like, oh, it's okay. white girls get the pass. Even when we're talking about Tiger.
Yeah.
And even when we were talking about black men and athletes.
Yeah.
The white girls get the pass all the time. I ain't got nothing against white girls. I know many of my colleagues are white girls.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk the same way around them. I just can't, I'm not, I talk the same way around them.
Mm-hmm.
And they be like, okay, that's Kendall.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna leave him alone
Mm-hmm.
because we know he ain't getting down the way that we get down. But white women, they get the pass all the time. I have a tremendous, I have an enormous problem with them overseeing black qualified women.
Yeah.
Trump fired everybody from the FBI, everybody from the Department of Health and Human Services.
Everybody.
And all of those women were African American. They were black. And they lost their damn jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And you got these goofies, they like sorority sisters
Mm-hmm.
running our damn country. Like, and then I just don't get it. 591-1690. Anita, let's take you. Hey, Anita.
Hi, Kendall. I really don't know about what's going on with Christy Norm or whatever her name is. But
her husband is her husband is weird. But go ahead.
Her husband has been exposed as a cross-dresser.
Yeah, he's a cross-dresser. Go ahead.
Okay, she's probably weird too in another way. But white women, I'm gonna tell you what happens to me on jobs when white women are there. They're usually playing sex games with black men to do their jobs. We'll give you this if you do my job. The problem is they're
give you what
paid.
Though, Anita, Sister Anita?
Get them their body. That's the game they play the whole time at work. They play up to the black men like that. And it's really bad in North Carolina. Really, 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 really bad down here. Okay, the white women prefer the black men even if he's a bum. Okay.
No,
and
they like the
addict
salon. That's
specialist.
what they like. But go ahead.
You mean the private area of a black man?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
Well, it's a real nasty culture, and it's based on carnal stuff.
What part
and
of
it's not
North
based
Carolina are you in, Sister Anita?
I am in Chapel Hill where Michael Jordan attended college, and Michael Jordan is still taking care of this town because the only time they get business is during the Tar Heel games. Football team.
No, I'm with you I'm with you on that. Yeah.
No, it's not fair that he's taking care of the town, okay, and it's mostly white.
But he's purchased a couple of hospitals out there without people having to pay for it. But go ahead, sis.
Really? I don't know of any hospitals other than UNC and Duke that's around here because I hear about. But yeah, when white women are involved, it's about a carnal thing, and the white man has never taken care of her. You guys have. Okay, you always were the ones that be on the job working for cheap while the white man got paid, and she got the benefit of him getting paid, but you guys doing the work. And you never, the white towns, this town is a flop because there are not enough skilled black people here helping out like there is in Chicago. So Chicago is making it because black people are there helping the white people. White people cannot run anything by themselves. I bear witness for real. And I'm an Elijah Muhammad follower.
Allahu Akbar. and Sister Anita, you already know Allahu Akbar. That part.
Okay, so last week you were talking about the traditional marriage. Well, white women don't believe in traditional marriage. They believe in money and sex work. And if that's what people have reduced marriage down to, which is not God's kingdom marriage, then that's why we're in the problem that we're having today, and we're making all these dumb selections for presidents based on money and nothing else. So it's crazy. White women do not have a brain. Our black women need to be more civilized with their families, though. They can't just work. They also have to care for a family, and that's where we're making a mistake. It's cute to work, but it's also cute to take care of your children and have a family and respect your husband. So we're having a lot of difficulties because of that. And then the white woman is trying to ease on in and take over the black family. Okay. She's trying to move in. I have sons that they're trying to actually move into because they have nowhere to go.
You know, that's a deeper conversation. I'm not gonna lie to you, Sister
honey,
Anita.
it's real deep down here. It's real bad.
Man, you in the South. You are in the South. I love North Carolina, and I'm coming down there. You know what? I really, as a matter of fact, let me say this: North Carolina is the most progressive part of the South where people can move. And irregardless of what your sexual orientation is, it's accepted. And you get the bang for your buck. Like, I can't make this up. Men lie, women lie, the numbers do not. North Carolina is the most progressive out of the United States of America. $1 here in the city of Chicago is like $3 in North Carolina. I got to take a break right now, folks. 591-1690. I'm coming back to the phone lines in a second. My sister's sitting right here, and she looking at me like, boy, what did I got myself into? It's the Kendall Moore Show. We're back in a moment.
It's WVON's original Friday night show, Kendall Moore. He'll be back in a moment.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. Yes!
Tune in Friday, 9 to midnight for The Fundamentals, where I, Titus T. Del Williams, bring the mental.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
And I, DJ Turbine Arturo Garza, bring the fun.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
So if you want some wacky,
some good conversation,
but some fun,
and a little serious,
for all your sports needs, tune in to The Fundamentals.
Friday nights, 9 to midnight. We'll see you there.
You like that? You like that?
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. That you can be vulnerable and powerful, more connected, and resilient. That taking care of me makes us stronger. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org.
I'm Selma, and I'll be your server this evening. The special is pasta primavera, and it comes with a salad. Oh, and by the way, I abuse my children. Lots of times I beat them for even the smallest reason. When they really get on my nerves, I lock them in the closet for a few hours.
If only child abuse was this easy to recognize. Perhaps then more people would report it. If you even suspect abuse, call Child Help at 1-800-4A-CHILD or visit www.childhelp.org. We've helped millions of people help millions of children, and we can help you. All calls are anonymous and confidential. So remember, 1-800-4A-CHILD or visit www.childhelp.org. Child Help. Trust your instincts. A public service message brought to you by Child Help and the Ad Council.
The following message is brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
The inherent right to work
is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be with the high purpose to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all, we approach this problem of reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Your stuff can be a resource for change. Donate to Goodwill, where your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org.
Joe's Landscaping. Is Joe.
I'd like an estimate to install a sprinkler system in the forest.
Okay, your property's on forest land?
Oh, no. It is the forest.
I don't follow.
Well, I'm calling around for estimates to install sprinklers throughout our forests.
What?
Well, let me explain. We're a grassroots group looking for funding to combat people's recklessness with fire in the forest. We can't get funding if we don't have an estimate, so,
Are you serious?
Yeah. We're calling it the National Sprinkler System. Isn't that great?
You want to know how much a sprinkler system would run you for the forest?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't even make sense, sir.
Oh, no. Oh, you know what? You're right. Maybe we should just map out Olympic National Forest first.
Is this a joke?
No. Imagine being able to flip a switch and put a fire out.
Flip a switch. You know how much land you're talking about?
I know it seems big, Joe.
It seems big.
Well, they built that pipeline thing. That's pretty big.
No. I'm sorry. I can't help.
Wait, Joe.
Only you can prevent wildfires. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, the Ad Council, and this station.
Your Friday nights just got better with the Kendall Moore Show on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
All right, welcome back. We're 1690 AM. We are WVON. Hey, guys, I just want to remind you guys, Friday night, we did premiere Don't Miss King Boulevard. Make sure that you are tuned in and a part of WVON's Vaughn TV. You can watch it on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, the WVON app, or at VON.com. Kendall Moore Show. We do this every Friday. We get you from your work week to your weekend. Hey, tomorrow I am out. WVON, we are out. Spend in the Black, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. 75th and King Drive. We are resurrecting the Black Dollar. We're hoping that you guys join us. Shop local, shop Black.
Yeah,
it'll be live DJs, giveaways, family friendly, and it's free to the public. Come on out and hang out with me. I'm coming out. I'm bringing my twins out there. Come to the WVON booth. I got some goodies to give away. Turbine, the Latino. Hold on. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Nonetheless, man, y'all come on out. I'm giving away some goodies and all that other stuff, man. Come on out and meet me. You'll see me and some of my colleagues. In the meantime, the conversation, it continues, and I go to the phone lines. Bro, go ahead. What's up?
Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Good Friday.
Happy Good Friday. Yeah. Apparently, we got. I was calling in a report. We got an issue going on right now, on the south side and the west side of Chicago.
Talk to me.
Apparently, there was a car that crashed into some people that injured 14 people out in the west. And then Chicago Heights, the same thing happened with a fiery crash. And over here at the Walmart in Country Club Hills, they have the city dump trucks out front in front of the Walmart, blocking everybody off. I wonder if you could put an ear to the street and find out what's going on out here.
1 second, brother. Give me 1 second. Let me pull that up. Give me those three spots that you just mentioned.
It was car that crashed into 14 and injured 14 in the west suburbs. And then
at Country Club Hills?
No, this was somewhere in the West. It happened early in the day. And then something happened in Chicago Heights. A Fury crash in Chicago Heights that happened like a couple hours ago. And over here at Walmart right now and Country Club Hill, they have the city dump truck out in front of all the exits. And so I'm trying. Didn't even pay attention, but I'm looking at this stuff and I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Is these a series of terrorist attacks?
All right, let me check into it. Okay.
Check into it. Thank you.
No problem at all. Susan, how are you? Welcome to the Kendall Moore Show.
Hey, Kendall. My cousin sent something in the family group text that she got from somebody else. It's a teen, it's a teen get together, and it's supposed to be for tomorrow at the theater. So that's at least
where at, Susan?
Theater.
Where at?
Country Club Hills, Marcus
Club
Theater.
Hills. Okay. And what's going on?
Supposed to be a teen trend plan. Their little get together thing.
So is it a teen takeover? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. It's just the what she sent me. It said teen trend, and I couldn't think of the right word for it. But
so that's the teen takeover. Turbine, make sure you pick that up for me right now, Susan. Is there a time associated with that?
Oh yeah, Early Walker, and they got it from Early Walker. Hold on, let me open this up all the way.
Come on, because I need the information. Walker, we want to make sure everybody
April
is out
3rd,
there.
4 to 8 p.m. Bring your GC, bring the beef.
Got it.
CCH takeover.
Turbine, pull that up. Make sure that you document that. I'm gonna be announcing that throughout the rest of my show. Susan, say it one more time.
Okay, so CCH takeover tomorrow, April 3rd.
Country Club Hills.
Country Club Hills, Marcus Theater, the movie theater right next to Walmart, like you were saying.
Got it.
Okay, April 3rd, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. This is what the poster on his little Facebook photograph says. Bring your GC, George Charles, bring the beef, exclamation point.
No problem. We got it. We're about to send that information out right now to the Country Club Hill Police Department, the Matson Police Department, the Homewood Flossmoor Police Department, and everybody else out there in the South Suburbs. Susan, I certainly appreciate you checking in. We're about to get that. We're about to put that to rest, and we're gonna make sure.
Welcome.
And we're gonna make sure that the parents keep y'all kids at home, because if you don't, they getting locked up.
You know it.
Mama D, how are you?
Well, y'all got rising. How are you?
Mama D, I received some information earlier this week from your publicist. Let me give you the floor, because I know you got some good stuff going on.
Well, what information did you receive? I've been busy.
Mama D, I don't have it directly in front of me.
Well,
but I did receive it. I just want to make sure that you are aware of it, that I did receive it. And it was a beautiful picture of you. And, it was just some great work that you are currently involved with.
Well, thank you. Reverend Jesse L. had an on-the-bus experience, and his I Am Somebody is a weapon. It's a non-carnal weapon, because we were, as survivors as heart and mind damage survivors, age 75 to 84, we were taught by our parents to stay in our place. So it wasn't just the Willie Lynch indoctrination that came from the government. This came from our parents. And he explained it very well. They were teaching when he got on the bus and he sat behind the driver. He was pinched and he cried. And the man on the bus told him that his mother did that because she loved him. Well,
Mama D, I got it. I remember what your publicist sent me. We're naming the street after both of the mother and Emmett Till. I remember now. Go ahead.
Yes. I am a children's history memorialist, and that's
I think Emmett and I are spiritually connected. But we are, Mamie and Emmett Till will be getting a street naming because when I came up with the idea for Emmett Till Road and wrote the ordinance and lobbied and financed it 3.5 years and all of that, it was to go from South Lakeshore Drive to Pulaski. But the Lithuanians, because they have a statue on 67th in California to 2 Nazi Germany soldiers whose plane went down when they were on their way home to Lithuania, they wouldn't let us go past Kinsey. So now, with the help of Alderman Moore and Derek Curtis.
Yeah.
Curtis.
David and who? David Moore and who?
Derek Curtis and Tobias.
Okay.
They are going to take from Kinsey to Pulaski and make it Mamie and L. Till Road. Well, she, in her own right, she was a school teacher, etc. So, but anyway, buy black tomorrow and wear black and love. Dr. King said he wanted to be remembered as a person who tried
Mama
to
D, are you going to
love
be out
somebody.
there? Because you know I'm coming to find you and I'm giving you a hug. You already know that.
Well, I already know that. After I worship on the Sabbath day. So after church is over, if it be the will, I'll see you there.
Mama D, I'm going to find you.
Yes. Be on the hunt. I'm worth finding.
No, you ain't, because you're too sexy. And you know I'm a fan. You better not be in that damn leather. It's going to be too hot tomorrow.
Don't do that to Mama D. She's a great woman.
Take care.
No, because
Stay
Mama
blessed.
D always, she you know, that's Mama D, man. I know how Mama D get down. Like, hey, I didn't see
We
how
thank
she,
you, Mama D.
I knew how she looked, but you know, I'm going to leave that alone, man. I'm going to leave that
Yeah,
alone.
leave that alone. and whatever you do, don't play no Watusi. Because that was our first introduction to Black history. That was a tribe in Africa called the Watusi. And we went wild. Take care.
Hey, Mama D, always
You as
love
well.
you. I will see you tomorrow. WVON, we will be out there. I'm doing something out there. So come to the WVON booth and make sure that you come say hi to me. I'm gonna bring my twins out there with me as well. So yeah, make sure that you guys are out there. In the meantime, listen, we got to take a break in just 1 second and we'll close out the show. I want to give my sis the last comments on this. Turbine, let's repeat that information about Country Club Hills. We're in the south suburbs. The kids are trying to go out there and turn up. Let's make sure that we know all of the parents who are listening to us, you know, in the south suburbs, Country Club Hills, Chicago Heights, Homewood Flossmoor, Matheson, Illinois, Harvey, all those kids and their parents. Know that your kids are going to get locked up if, in fact, they go out there and try to turn up. In fact, parents, I am letting you know, there is a statute in the state of Illinois. If they act up, you getting locked up and you're going to pay for them. I'm letting y'all know right now. So tell your kid, if they do that, they are going to be in some trouble. I appreciate the caller who called and let us know what is going on. That's who we are, and that's what we are about at WVON. There's no reason for South suburban kids and the city kids coming out there to influence them to come out there and act a damn fool. Period, point blank. When I return from this break, Turbine, we're going to give that information out one more time. Let's take this break. When we come back, we'll wrap up with Sister Tovey and get that information out. It's the Kendall Moore Show.
It's WVON's original Friday night show, Kendall Moore. He'll be back in a moment.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners. Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer. Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning. The cap is loose on that ketchup.
Ugh. Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. That you can be vulnerable and powerful. That you can be more connected and resilient. That taking care of me makes us stronger. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org.
Your Friday nights just got better with the Kendall Moore Show on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
I'm Sally, a volunteer at United Way. I'm asking people around the neighborhood what they think this place needs. Excuse me, hi. What do you think this place needs?
I'd like to see more parking.
More playgrounds.
Free movies. That's easy. Better restaurants.
And you, what do you think this place needs?
This place? More ice cream trucks.
Okay. How about you?
Wi-Fi everywhere?
I was thinking more money in the pockets of local families come tax time.
Can I change my answer?
I was just kidding about the ice cream.
Oh, that's way better. Now that you mention it.
When it comes to getting better tax refunds into the hands of local families, what this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org. Because great things happen when we live united. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Don't act like that. Don't wear that. Don't think that. I've heard everything you tell yourself every time you felt different. And I want you to know that taking care of your mind is taking care of everyone you love and who loves you. That you can be vulnerable and powerful. That you can be more connected and resilient. That taking care of me makes us stronger. Love your mind. Find mental health resources at loveyourmindtoday.org.
Your Friday nights just got better with the Kendall Moore Show on the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
The fatness, you don't even know what the half is. You got to pay to play just for shorty bang bang to look your way. I like the way you work it.
All right, welcome back. We are 1690. We're AM. We're WVON. All right, folks. I want to just say, man, thank you, Sister Tavi Kali. One more time for those who are listening to us on the West Coast and they live and alive right now.
What up, Wes? So Tovi Kali, I am half of Stovey Inc. Creatives. That's STOVIINK. Stovey Inc. Creatives. We are an art organization here on the south side of Chicago at Pen and Paper, a joint creative, 6900 Stony Island. We amplify art and artists alike. We make sure that the local artists here are getting the recognition, and we try to give them a platform to make sure that they don't have to go into other communities and other places to beg to have their art seen, sold, and heard, and all of these things. So we try to make sure that we amplify the artists that are in our own community. We take care of our own.
Toby, we certainly appreciate you being here. I got to have you back.
Absolutely.
I think I've shared as much with you off air.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly appreciate your presence here this evening.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. I
And
appreciate it.
we're gonna do it again. Let's figure this out.
Absolutely.
All right. So thank you for being here. Hey, folks, in the meantime, I certainly appreciate you guys allowing me to always being a part of your Friday nights. With regards to what is going on in the South suburbs, from a reliable source, I was told that the teen jump off was supposed to happen yesterday. And I just want to make sure that we are cognizant of what our young folks are doing. And so if it got thwarted yesterday and they moved it to tomorrow, I want all of our law enforcement agents to make sure that you are out there at the Country Club Hills Theater. I get it. It was supposed to happen yesterday, today, whatever, tomorrow, whatever. Be on alert. And to the parents out there who are always complaining about their kids being arrested, my kid, that shouldn't happen. No, your kid. Yeah, your kid. That part. So make sure that you know and you are responsible for your child or children. Tomorrow we are out at the Buy Black. Come on, hang out with me at the WVON tent. And in the meantime, I got to get ready to get up out of here. Big shout to everybody who's on our social media platform as well. Brother Wall. Again, Queen Kim. We got Michael Coleman. Whoa, who was this with this big Tommy Nelson? Let me say this. Let me read yours. Kendall, Tiger Woods said that He was not black when he was on top of the world. He wanted nothing to do with black people until his dumbness went and brought some white woman to the house where he lived, had sex with her. I get it. The wife called him and tried to beat him half to death. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Ooh, he bringing up personal stuff.
Hey, listen, and look at my hat. Look at my hat. Let me turn it around, baby.
Congrats, ladies.
South Carolina won, baby. South Carolina, Dawn. Big shout, sis. My girl, Dawn Staley. Big shout. I was just out there with you. Dawn Staley. Big shout. And you beat UConn. That's what I'm talking about, sis.
And ended their undefeated season.
Undefeated season. Hey, boy, that's what I'm talking about.
Black
excellence. Black excellence.
Amazing.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Until next time, and as always, church and tabernacle.
What you know about me? Now the me I'm saying Cartier with his frame sported by my shorty. As for me, icy gleaming pinky diamond ring. We bees the baddest click up on this scene. Ain't you getting bored with these fake awards? How shows improves, no doubt. I've been thinking so. Please excuse if I come across.
The talk of Chicago and the voice of the nation is 1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
VIN News Now. The husband of Coral Springs, Florida Vice Mayor Nancy Mateo Bowen is in custody, suspected in her killing. Mateo Bowen was the city's first Black and Haitian American woman commissioner,